Hi there, this is Rebecca Stark tuning in to do a DNF video for you. If I look a little different than you're used to, I had my makeup done. It looks quite lovely. I actually was able to do a headshot photo shoot today with my brokerage, and grateful for that opportunity. Grateful to Maddie Q. Maddie is the most amazing artist. She is the one who's responsible for my hair always looking so fabulous and then getting my makeup done extra wonderfully today. So I figured since I've got this, I'll pop in and do a quick little DNF video for you. Forgive me if I'm a little distracted. I'm out on the patio and kitty cats are out, the dog is out. It's it's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day here in Houston. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. Hopefully you'll appreciate the irony. I thought it was quite fun and quite silly that this was the verse that I chose, but many years ago on my Facebook feed, I would post Bible verses every day on Facebook, and so it's really fun to see my Facebook memories. I look and they are old. They're verses that I shared in 2012, I think, 2013, when I was first on Facebook. When we speak about do not fear and courage and doing bold things, when I first got on Facebook, I just said I'm going to use this for the glory of God, and I'm only going to share Bible verses, and that limited the number of people who followed me. And I'm kind of ashamed to say I stopped doing that. I was posting daily or close to daily, and then I just stopped. And there was an element of, I was worried that I wasn't reaching enough people, and that I was maybe scaring some people away. I'm saying it, I'm admitting to you guys here that that's one thing I'm doing out of fear, and kind of hoping maybe this will inspire me to go back to doing Bible verses and my Facebook feed on a regular basis. But here's the verse that showed up on my Facebook memory. So I was noticing the other day, I was looking down and I thought I looked old looking down and reading. You're gonna love the irony when I read this verse to you. So the verse is from the book of Luke, chapter 12, verses 22 and 23. Then turning to his disciples, Jesus said, "That is why I tell you not to worry about everyday life, whether you have enough food to eat or clothing to wear, for life is more than food, and your body is more than clothing." That's Luke 12, 22 to 23. And yes, hopefully you see the irony. I definitely see the irony. I'm got this makeup done, got these nice clothes on, I've got my nice little pants. Don't look at my sandals, they're not. Got my little Crocs on. Had to check like what earrings should I wear, get my makeup done. Of course, I did wear my cross for today's headshots. So, but life is so much more than this. Your body is more than what you wear. Life is more than the food that you eat. But we worry about these things. These are the things that we get caught up in, and Jesus, and that's what this is, Luke 12, this is Jesus talking to his disciples and saying, haven't I told you, life is so much more than this trivial stuff that we're worried about. So don't worry. Don't worry about food. Don't worry about clothes. Really, Jesus's message over and over is just don't worry. Don't worry about these things. Don't worry about, I laugh because I told myself, I told you, I was watching one of my other videos, and I had my head down and I was reading something in my lap, and I thought I looked old. Who cares? I'm looking right now and like, I've got these little. It doesn't matter. Life is so much more than this appearance. Life is more than our bodies. Life is how we make other people feel. Really, I think that's far more important. You know, do you feel valued, and do you feel important? Do you feel significant? So I had a wonderful conversation with actually Maddie, who does my makeup. We were talking about how to encourage people in our lives to give us compliments, because there's some people in our lives as women, sometimes we appreciate getting compliments a little more. And I said, well, many years ago, I was trained. This was it was just a little training that my boss did, and she said, let's talk about how to give compliments. So have you had this training? Have you learned? And I'm not going to do it perfectly. I'm certainly not going to do it as well as Elizabeth did all those years ago, that really amazing boss I had. But we all know we can compliment people on your appearance, right? Oh, your eyes are gorgeous. Look at how green my eyes are with this shirt. Isn't that beautiful? You know, you've got such a great smile. I love that outfit on you. I mean, you know, sorry, I'm thinking of, I'm watching myself, and I shouldn't be watching myself, but you know, you've got great muscle tone. We know there's a myriad of, I love your hair. There's a myriad of compliments we can give others on appearance. So we know that that's a category for compliments. Another category for compliments is how you are in the world, your personality, or your you know, character traits. Like, oh, I appreciate how you're such a good friend. You know, you're always so nice to other people. You you read very well. I like how well you articulated that particular, you know, that passage that you read. Just complimenting on skills. Oh, that painting is beautiful. I love your design choices. I mean, again, I think we're familiar and we're comfortable with giving compliments on skill and ability and what somebody can do. But there's a category of compliments that is a little more difficult to do, and that category is impact. So that is saying, here's something that you've done, or you've shared with me, or you've guided me on, and it made a great impact on my life, and I really appreciate how you've made that impact on my life. So I'm going to compliment you for being a watcher, whether you are a regular viewer or you're here one time. Thank you for being here, because you are here and you're hanging out and you're watching me do this. You're walking along with me on this journey of not fearing and finding where the Bible says do not fear, and remembering that and reinforcing that. So every time you watch a video, it encourages me to make another video. And finding these verses, it's as encouraging and supportive to me as I hope it is for you. So if you find yourself worrying about things that we probably shouldn't be worried about anyways, I invite you to turn your attention away from what it is you're worrying about. Sorry, you just have to see this little sweet dolly is jumping up on stairs. That sweet little girl. But look for how you can add to somebody else's life. Instead of worrying about something that you feel you're lacking or you feel you're worried about, turn your attention. And a compliment, like, you'd be amazed how far a compliment would go in making a difference in somebody else's life. So I hope that's encouraging to you, that's supportive to you. I hope that gives you the courage to do something new today. And again, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate your time and your attention, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.